Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the DC Universe Classics Series 14, the Walmart exclusive series. And we're back this time with Hourman. Oh, and let the horrible jokes commence. Of course, Hourman comes with the head and crotch of the Ultra Humanite. Of course, he'd come with a crotch. He also comes with his button, with himself and some of the other members of the Justice Society around him. And no accessories, although it does look like his hourglass on his neck is actually attached by a rope. On the back of the box here, you've of course got a picture of him and the other characters in the way, which were Commandee, Todd Rice, or Obsidian, Tyr, Gold, himself, Zatanna, and Green Lantern, and of course, Ultra Humanite when he's done. His read-up says, in the late 1930s, chemist Rex Tyler developed the revolutionary vitamin Miraclo, and decided to make himself the first test subject. The drug gave him increased strength, stamina, speed, agility, and limited invulnerability, but only for an hour at a time. Rex decided to use these abilities to fight crime as Hourman, joining the Justice Society of America and the All-Star Squadron to help America throughout World War II and beyond. Stats: first appearance, Adventure Comics number 48, 1940, Infinity Incorporated, number 20, 1985. Real name Rex Tyler, occupation hero, base of operations New York City, special abilities Miraclo, induced strength, speed, agility, and limited invulnerability for a period of 1 hour per dose. So that being said, let's pull this bad boy out of the packaging. And here we have Hourman out of packaging. Now, real quick, his button, as you can see here, once again, it's the standard DC Universe button. Not my thing. But they're not taking anything away to give it to us, so can't really complain about that. Of course, the head of the Ultra Humanite. They've done some really nice detail, especially on the veins here. He's going to look great when he's done. Of course, the crotch, there's nothing special about that. So, on to Hourman, who unfortunately has a warped leg. The pose they had him in packaging has kind of got his leg going off at this slant. It's not too intense, but it is going to require a little TLC to get that back where it was supposed to be. Other than that, though, he's a very nice looking figure. I especially like how they did this little, got his line around his cape right. And he does have a little rope for his hourglass. Although there's not all that much detail on it. I realized that it's so small you probably couldn't put too much in there, but a little more wouldn't hurt. But for what there is to Hourman, they did it all pretty well. His articulation, he does a full 360 at the head, although it's a little stiff with a hood. His arms go out. They're a tiny bit hindered in the arms, but they hindered by the cape, because the cape is, once again, this big, bulky chunk of plastic, as it always is for DC Universe. They can do a full 360, turn at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and spin at the wrist. Same for both arms. The abdomen goes up and down. No turning at the waist, I'm assuming because of the belt. His legs got to here. You can still see that warp, kind of. Back and forth. You can see they're a little bit hindered in back by the cape. Spin at the quadriceps, bend at the knee, and bend at the ankle. So, the standard DC Universe articulation. It's very nice. So, let's get him posed here. I was a little disappointed that Hourman's legs came warped, but you can put him in a certain pose and you won't even notice it anymore. So that's nice. The DC Universe Classics line is running you about 15 bucks at your local stores, and of course, having to get this guy at Walmart, he is running you 15 bucks at Walmart. After tax, it's going to be a little bit more, but he's a solid figure. Definitely necessary to complete your Justice Society display. I don't think all the legs come like this, but I've got to assume that a couple of them do, just because of the way the poses and packaging. It's going to warp a few of the legs. That's unfortunate, especially since I had similar problems with Commandee. But I'd still say Hourman is a pickup in my book, and that being said, this is JTrain997 saying I'll see you soon, YouTube.